Hey y'all, another Sunday night. Come on in and join me, Energy Focus for the Week. Getting the space ready, streaming over here on Facebook and the Empowered Spirit Circle. Welcome, come on in. It's the Beltane, it's May 1st. Look at my beautiful flowers, how they've opened up. All right, come on in and join me. We're going to talk about what's going on in the cosmos. So much going on in the cosmos. Let's talk about it. Come on in and join me. Let me know if you're here. I'm going to come over here to Instagram. All right. Gonna go live. Welcome, welcome. Hey, y'all. Come on in and join me. Terry Ann Hyman here, the Empowered Spirit Show. My live energy focus where I come on Sunday nights. We talk about the cosmos. There's so much going on in the world. Where we come in and really just align our energy and prepare for the week. So welcome, welcome everyone. Welcome, come on in. So yes, there is so much going on in the cosmos. It's really lots of shifts, lots of change. We had that black new moon in Taurus solar eclipse that came in yesterday afternoon. And really, I have to say, it really wasn't as crazy or wild or anything that sometimes you can expect with an eclipse. It was really more about like opening up to this new portal of energy. Really amazing how when we have this portal of energy that we can really push ourselves forward. And this was especially about getting out of your comfort zone, your old way of being, and opening up to that path that you want to see coming in for you. So yes, a lot of big changes going on. So first and foremost, let's talk about the podcast. I had a really great guest, Lee Irwin, local here to Birmingham. She's written a new book, Radiant Wise Woman, Dispelling the Myths of What Menopause, yes, I know, is all about. So yes, I did. I talked about sex again this week on the podcast. Definitely check it out. It's a really fun podcast. We really do break through those myths of what an old crone is. Wise Woman Energy. Really beautiful podcast. She has a great new book out. Check it out. Also, shout out to my sponsor, Forecast Salon, a great place here. Mert is just really great. She's really opening up and sponsoring the show and really with her own space, like really changing the way that industry, the hair industry, her shop is really doing by really being creative and innovative. So check her out as well, Forecast Salon. So today is the Beltane, all right? May 1st, it's like that midway mark between spring and summer. Lots of people all over are celebrating today. We were out at Ritual Shelter, give them a shout out, and Evolve Studio as well. Really so much fun in Homewood. We were just getting going, I was out there. Lots of fun in celebration. So yes, Jennifer, a big shout out for her. As well as we were over at Love and Light Farms, Jennifer Dunbar and her farm in Keith. What a beautiful way. 1 year she's been working. So much fun. Shout out to them as well. So yes, I have been out and about today, really celebrating this beautiful energy, spring coming in. So if we look to the cosmos, we will see that there is so much going on in the cosmos, so much change, so much shifting. Not only do we have the eclipse, but we also have some retrograde energy happening. Retrograde and Pluto started on Friday. Pluto's that consciousness, like the more modern planet of consciousness, the evolution, the revolution. Went retrograde. It's going to help you go back and look at all the shifts and changes that you've been through over these last few years especially, but I think especially since it's been direct. All the planets have been direct for a while, and this is going to start that retrograde energy. We also have Mercury Retrograde. Most people are familiar with the Mercury Retrograde. Mercury is like communication, technology, all of that kind of energy. But Pluto Retrograde, that's really about like really looking at your path, really looking at how you can bust through your old ways of being. It's time for a change. So elevate your energy with this new moon. You still have a little bit of time, another like 24 hours to write out your intentions. All right, we were doing that yesterday live in the Energy Mastery app. Get the app. Go to my website. Get the app. We did a live to help you like really kind of envision your life and then break it down to what those intentions are moving through this. Eclipses bring that energy like 10 times the energy of a new moon. So setting your intentions, writing them out, and really just kind of taking that next step forward. That's what's really important. Taking that next step. Just a little step is all you have to do. And that's what spring is about. Really, we're at the farm today just looking at all the things coming up and all the things blooming. So the question for you is like, what in your life is blooming? What are you opening up to? So as we move through this week, one, start out by really tonight, if you can, write out your intentions. And then as you move through this week, it's like, where can you take those steps forward? Little steps they do add up. So even that, you don't have to get to the end right away. Pluto energy, that retrograde is coming through. So you might be asked to like really kind of review what's been going on as well as you move through this week. So really, without getting too caught up in all the astrology, I'm not an astrologist, right? But really in your own energy field and your own energy work. It's really about letting go of that old energy and moving forward on your path. So where can you embrace this time for you? Do something different. Change up the way you drive to work. Change up the way you do your morning routine. Really important to find the ability to really open up to that new path of where you are. It's really the emphasis as we move through this week, really allowing this energy to kind of take shape for you. So the new moons is always the beginning of the cycle. I will say the next eclipse coming up, which will be in about 2 weeks, is that lunar eclipse, the full moon. That one is in Scorpio, and that one can be a little bit more intense. So the work for you to do this week and next is really just kind of plant those seeds, review what's going on for you, find that new path, because otherwise sometimes what happens if we don't work with the cosmos, we can feel a little bit more like out of sorts or out of our path or whatever it is we're doing. And we really want to kind of be in alignment with all that vibration coming in. So where can you make that shift in your own energy? Where can you open up to those new changes? Where can you expand some of that Pluto energy and look back on what's been going on for you? And also, too, like that Taurus energy. We're in the Taurus season. Get out, plant, be with Mother Earth, create the beauty. I've been loving working in my yard and just really reshaping and reorganizing what I have growing, moving from one thing to another. You can do the same, too, not only in your garden, but also on your own path. All right, we don't have to like throw everything away, but we can. What I always like to say is kind of like course correct. Correct a few things that we need to shift around so that you can move forward, bring the wisdom that you already know forward. You don't have to throw everything out, but you can make shifts and change the focus that you need to see coming in for you. And really knowing this and using this opportunity of that Taurus energy coming forward, just realizing your potential, realizing the ways in which you can grow, understanding your worthiness to achieve those things that you want. All right, we talked about this all through the last couple of weeks, like the node energy, getting out of the comfort zone, blooming and opening up and enlarging your own path to really make the changes for what your purpose is. If you don't quite know what your purpose is, that's where you can schedule an energy session. Like come in and really look deep into what your own soul is asking you to do right now. So really for this week is release the fear, release the anxiety, slow down if you can. I know spring makes us a little bit all over the place. Our energy is opening up. The spirit is opening up, coming out. But really being able to receive the messages that are coming in for you right now. All right, so let's take this energy, kind of harness it as we really align for this week and set some intentions out there for you. So wherever you are, if you can, taking a nice deep inhale. I've had so much fun being out in the light today, just pulling all your energy in together. Taking another deep inhale. And exhale, centering, slowing down, pulling all the energy in. Inhaling, calling in your spirit. Feel your energy coming in for you for this week. Dropping into the heart and feel that connection with Creator, the greatest spirit, however you want to look at that, right into the heart. Know that you are known. Know that you are loved. And just feel all that energy all around you. As you align for this week, grounding, centering your energy, and just taking a moment and noticing, here we are, the very center between spring and summer. On this May day, where can you align your energy? How can you set this intention for you? So imagine yourself right now in the direction of the east. That's the season, the direction of the spring. Feel the sun on your face as you go to set your intention for this week. We call in the directions for guidance and protection to the east, the south, the west, and the north, above you, below you, right into the very heart. your heart. And just set that intention for you, whatever it is, this new path. See this energy coming in and allow those elevated emotions, the joy, the light, the love, let it radiate out all around you. Taking a nice deep inhale and exhale, grounding, bringing your focus in for this week. One more deep inhale and exhale, centering your energy, just bringing that awareness back, coming back. So I haven't drawn the cards yet. I'm going to draw them now. Let's see what comes up. See what comes in for all of us. Okay, little transformation. Ooh, a couple majors. The first card is the Five of Water. So this is a card of change, especially in the emotional energy. Fives are about change, sometimes conflict. Waters are emotions. So sometimes like, oh my, so much is going on. But really, as she's showing here, like closing the eyes, going within, pulling your energy together. No emotion is ever final. And allowing the emotions to flow, all right? We want to be able to move them, especially before that full moon comes in. So noticing that sometimes change can bring up a lot of emotional energy. But imagining yourself to ground and allow yourself to expand this energy. And you'll notice that things are still building around you. There's still a lot of love around you, a lot of great emotions. So don't let yourself get too out of sorts with changes coming in for you. The next card is another water card. I love this. Ace of Water, new love for yourself. We always kind of start with that love for ourselves so that it can open from your heart to love others. Many times this will mean a new love interest coming in. But start with loving yourself. I always like to say, all right, death card, transformation. But that is what the eclipses are about. Transformation. Where can you transform? Where can you shed a skin? All right, this isn't a physical death, but this is more of like a spiritual death, shedding a skin, opening up to a new way of being, all right? Definitely a good time. The world is changing. We need everything to change around us as well, for sure. Then we have the moon. Beautiful card for this new moon. This is a card to remind you to tune into your inner guidance. Don't get caught in the illusions of the world. Don't let yourself be fooled by what you think it is. Really train that intuitive energy. We have all that energy in Pisces. Pisces is our intuitive wisdom. So really tune into what your inner guidance is telling you so you can make those transformations, open up to more love for yourself, and move through the changes required as you set these new intentions for you. Beautiful cards for this week. Yes, we do have two majors, but we're also in a major cycle right now. So opening up to that deeper part of who you are. Definitely a good time for that. All right, let me know how that resonates with you. And if you'd like a card, I'll be happy to draw one for you as well. So much going on for us here in May. I do have a Reiki Retreat if you're local, May 26th, I believe. You can find it on my website. Really a great time to just kind of chill and get some energy for you. We also have the local MADS if you're here in Birmingham. It's not this Monday, a week from Monday. Come join us, small business owners, and really get that support that you need. We have that going on. My Reiki schedule is up. Check it out. Yeah, those are the main things going on. The Reiki Association has so much. We were at the Crisis Center this week. We're going to be speaking with One Place. So much going on. All right, I got a lot of people saying they want cards. All right, Marissa, you and Mark. Mark first. Mark, Son of Water. So that's just being that intuitive energy that you bring forward, being a little more active in what you're doing. So for me, it's kind of like using your intuition a little bit, letting the emotions kind of understand not only your work, but as you set out on your next adventure. You really have a beautiful heart and you like to share that energy with others. So beautiful for you. Marissa, Two of Earth. This is a grounding card. This is also about juggling. All right, juggling family life with work life, and know that you can do it. It's just creating those boundaries, which you are really good at. So just know that it may feel a little bit this week, especially as you go away, until you get away, that you're juggling a little bit of that, but just really checking in with those boundaries, making sure you're not taking on more energy than yours. All right, Mary Douglas, here we go. Mary Douglas, you have the Nine of Air. All right, this is saying okay, if whatever's churning in the mind, it's time to let it go. All right, so really do your Reiki, do your meditations, let it go so you can bring in that higher guidance for you. It's time to pull it in, cut the cords, let that energy of the mind go. All right, Hey, Courtney, how are you? Those children are just beautiful. Eight of Earth. Eight of Earth is like really it's earth energy, it's building. Eight is abundance and prosperity. Things that you're doing is building in a really good way for you, so stay grounded and notice, take a step back and notice how things are building for you, all right? Keep doing what you're doing. I love that card. All right, Alexander, 2 cards. Alexander, you got the Emperor. So that just shows somebody that has been doing his work, earning your position, bringing in the confidence to sit in the chair that you bring in, all right? You've been doing great work. Keep it up. Use that experience of what you've learned to take yourself forward. This is a great confidence card as well. Your second card is a 2 of Air. Do you have a decision to make? This is about like really of the mind, like being clear about what it is that decision needs to be. All right, so Marissa gave me a heart. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, got some hearts there too. All right, Diane, how are you? Diane, we got the 5 of Air. So this card is really about like releasing the airs of the mind, releasing the troublesome thoughts, standing more in how you believe and letting the rest of it go away. All right, don't let other people's energy or thoughts or what they say influence what you want to do. Being stronger, release it out, let it go, and standing in your own light. All right, great card as well. All right, if I missed anybody, let me know. I feel like I'm running 100 miles an hour. I got my son in town, and we're having dinner, so I'm going to jump back off. But let me know how those resonate with you. Definitely check out the schedule. If you're local, have some great local or getting back out in person. Come join me at the Yoga Circle Tuesday mornings, 8:15, or Friday afternoons at 5. That class has been really building well. It's a fun way to like transition out of your work week into the week. All right, recap. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale, just grounding your energy. Lots of shifts, lots of changes going on. Do your practice, show up for yourself. Do not be afraid to make changes. Now is the time. Everything is changing around you, so be a part of that. Course correct, make the changes you need. Write out your intentions as you move into this week. All right, check out the podcast. So as we go to close, gratitude for the spirit, gratitude for your path, gratitude for this beautiful day, for the Beltane, May 1st. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale, sending the breath all the way down, grounding your energy, and take this out into the world as you move through your week. Thanks for joining me. Check out the podcast. To your spirit, namaste.